Hey everybody, this is Tom from smallscalegardening.com coming at you. It is a quick video today, and you are in my kitchen. Imagine that. We are here today to talk about, drum roll please, eggshells. And you're probably going, why do we need to talk about eggshells? Well, eggshells are really a good thing for your garden. I've always used it for adding more calcium to your garden, especially with tomatoes that can have a blossom end rot problem. If you add eggshells to your garden beds, especially a small, fine eggshells, you can maybe stave off that blossom end rot problem. Oh man, can't even talk today. Your blossom end rot problem. I've been saving up eggshells all year. We have quite a few eggs here in the Small Scale Gardening Ranch household. And Amy from Get Busy Gardening, another Minnesotan, she saves her eggshells as well. And where she and I differ, she dries them out over a day or so. I bake mine at about 200 degrees for about 20 minutes or so. I've got some in here right now. Here they are. Well, they might not be as pretty as hers, but they are dry. And what I'm going to do with these guys is I put them in a cake pan, and then let them cool off a little bit. I do use the tin foil because if you ever noticed, egg yolk is like glue, and it is really hard to, it'll really stick to surfaces and to each other. But these eggs are just brittle once they come out of the oven. And I do that because of the yolk and to dry the yolk a little bit. And it also makes it, as you saw, really brittle. And I can use mortar and pestle to crush up all of these eggs. Now Amy's a little different. She'll let it dry, air dry. Then she'll put it in a coffee grinder and get a nice uniform ground powder. And then she'll use that to sprinkle on her plants to stop Japanese beetles, stop slugs, memo to self, I'll have to try that next year, and to stop some other nasty little critters that like to jump onto and infect your plants. You can see here from my bag, I've got a variety of size, from crushed to a little bit bigger. Got to give Amy kudos. I think that's a great idea. I think more and more, it sounds like I'm going to need to get a coffee grinder. I don't have one. Use, ground up coffee already, but even for these are the peppers that I just dehydrated. But if I wanted a pepper powder, I'd put them in a coffee grinder and grind them up. It's just a nice little tool to have. So, really it's just, it's quick and easy to put them in the mortar and pestle, crunch it all up, and then add it to my bag. And with this bag, I do put it in my freezer just to keep it out of the way. I got some extra freezer space. I marked the bag, obviously, so somebody doesn't mistakenly throw it away. But I'm just going to save this up for next year, and then use it for, before I put in my tomatoes. And then I'll also use it to combat the nasty slugs that I had to deal with this year. So, just a quick little video, a little how-to. Now is the time to start storing up these materials. And next year we'll have our weapons of mass slug destruction, I guess. But just another way to combat those nasty slugs. So this is Tom from smallscalegardening.com. Go check out my website, smallscalegardening.com, Facebook page, YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter. We're all over. Also, hat tip to Amy over Get Busy Gardening. She's got a great site. Go check that out. It's always nice to get information and knowledge from friends. So take care, everybody. We'll talk to you soon. Let's grow this together and maximize those small spaces. Until next time, this is Tom. Take care.